this on?
My name is Jeff Hardy, and I'm an alcoholic.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
Ric Flair keeps coming to Raw. Woo! And maybe he shouldn't.
Probably for the best.
I guess we know it's still taped, right? Because didn't we learn recently that he can't come to Raw anymore because of COVID concerns?
I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was online.
Well, no, I think people are saying he shouldn't be there.
Right. Well,
you know, because
maybe a little bit of both.
I mean, he's been there every week, and they've been testing now, so
right.
Yeah,
he doesn't have it. He's basically the star of Raw right now.
He is. I mean, nothing's gonna kill Flair.
Well, him and
yeah, I mean, come on.
He's been through plenty.
A little COVID,
Yeah.
a little flu ain't gonna dig down the Nature Boy. Yeah, I don't know. I like seeing him. Not so much the Big Show, but
no.
No, and I guess he's just one of the guys that's there.
Right.
I'm here. Okay, well, let's put him on TV.
He
He's
lives
here to
5 minutes down the street.
Yeah.
He's here to lose to Orton since Edge is going to be gone for a while.
Yeah.
Anyways, we have a lot to talk about.
Is that a pay-per-view match? Him versus
Edge?
Orton?
Yeah.
Big
that'll
Show
be,
versus Orton?
I'm sure that'll be
God.
Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
If not, maybe they save it for SummerSlam.
Oh, no. Jeez. So
When,
he could just lose to Orton? At least they let Big Show win this week. Like, he shouldn't lose.
I have no memories of them ever fighting. I'm sure they have because they've both been around for so long. But they've both been heels, for the most part. So maybe
I'm sure.
maybe it's been a while. I'm sure it's been a while. Like maybe 2004 since they fought.
I'm sure Orton's undefeated against Big Show.
Well, that's no doubt.
I think it may have been because weren't they both part of like in the storylines with the
Extreme Rules 2013.
Authority.
the Authority.
Yeah, but they were
that's-
both in the Authority. They
Yeah, but
fought a
then
one-on-one
Randy left.
match.
Yeah, Extreme Rules match.
So 7 years later,
At Extreme Rules.
the Extreme Rules rematch.
Hey, remember our Extreme Rules match? No.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me either.
2016, Orton versus Big Show Survivor Series match.
But is it one-on-one?
Well, it wouldn't say Orton versus Big Show, would it?
Probably not. But you never know. Sometimes
Wait, is
these
that
is
for the
like
title?
It's only 9 minutes. So
sometimes
it must
this
be.
is like just the video game. Is this the video
Oh,
game?
this was for the title.
It was? What title? Oh, was it? Orton had the title?
2016?
Yeah.
What?
Let's see if they raised the title. Well, yeah, it was for the title. That freaking Survivor
Not
Series.
2016.
That's what it says.
No, like
That's when Orton had the title.
They got the year wrong.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I never get the year wrong on this stuff.
Orton.
Did they? Oh, maybe.
No, that's got to be the wrong year. Orton got it in like 2014.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're right. I'm sorry. Because he won it. No, he won it from Bray, but then he lost it to Jinder Mahal. That was in 2016. Yeah. They got the year wrong. But
Maybe it was 2013.
yeah, 2013, 2014 maybe.
Okay.
Maybe that's when he posted it. It was 2016.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot to talk about. But first, we have to thank our beloved new patrons.
Yes.
Who signed up.
Ching.
So thank you to Lucas Toner, Hermixon, St. Jean.
John.
Yeah, I asked him.
Oh, Gene.
Yeah. I actually asked him.
Did
Yeah.
you?
Yeah,
Oh, that's funny.
But they want us to say it wrong.
maybe. DXZXAX.
Okay.
Dix Zix Ax. I don't know what that means.
Yes.
Notorious Burke, the Heartburn Kid, the Real Carino, Jerkin, spelled an interesting way.
Yeah, Jerkin.
J-U, capital R-K, the number 1, and then N. But
Yeah.
Jerkin.
Real name.
And then Rachel Willis.
Oh, that's a fake name.
No, that's one of Bruce Willis's daughters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
there's Rumor Willis, and then there's Rachel Willis.
Rachel, yeah.
Pretty sure. Anyways, thank you to all you new supporters. We appreciate it. And if you want to join them, because you should, because jumping on bandwagons is how it's done.
This is past the bandwagon stage.
True.
This is, we're an established...
We're like the Patriots after they already won like 5 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, I'll join now and watch them win one more and pretend I was there the whole time.
Except we always win. We never lose.
Right. So yeah, go to patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. We just recapped. We just put up there the Raw's War episode where Stone Cold kidnaps Vince. Bang 316, McMahon
Right.
316, all that good stuff.
So, no joke, I think this is one of the things where we've laughed the most.
Yeah, the hidden gem of that episode was the Kabasa Queen, which
Oh my
Yes.
God. Hidden gem. Yeah, none of us would have remembered that
No.
because it's just another Raw back then.
right, and that clip's all over social media, so you could see that for free, and then you could watch it on
Yeah.
the full recap on Patreon.
Yeah, there's a lot more to that episode that we dissect, but
Yeah.
oh my God, the Kielbasa Queen.
Wow.
And that was just a little bit of that segment that you posted.
Right.
It wasn't all of it, so.
Yeah, so go check that out, patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. Of course, we got Extreme Rules coming up in a few weeks, so
Yeah.
you want to join for that as well. And then we also have 2 fans that bought T-shirts. First, Casey Bailey bought a pizza and a Bunny Boys T-shirt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Those are still out there.
Yes.
Still a thing.
Yeah.
Apparently it is.
It's a great shirt.
It's like people who still buy like CM Punk shirts. It's like,
Yeah, it's on that level.
Casey, we'll come back at some point. We'll make a return maybe. I don't know.
On
Yeah.
the show.
Can you buy
Yeah.
like wrestlers that aren't with WWE anymore shirts on WWE's site? Just depends on the wrestler.
I mean, they have legends, yeah.
Yeah,
But
but like,
they have a contract with WWE to sell the merch, right?
I guess.
maybe. There's
Like, I
a
wonder
lot
if-
of stuff on Pro Wrestling Tees.
Yeah.
No, I know that. I just was wondering, like WWE shop, if they still have CM Punk shirts because his contract
not-
said until
no.
the shirts run out or something.
They
You never
think
know.
they ran out.
Probably. I'm just.
They probably put
I was
them
just
on there
curious.
for like clearance and
Yeah.
Oh, these got room.
Oh, sorry. The contract says I can sell them until they run out. Make more. Oh, we
Right.
still have some.
Well, he sued over all of that, so
Yeah, probably a bad
and he
example.
won. But yeah, so thank you, Casey, and then also Karen Oldridge bought this T-shirt,
Who are you?
the brand new "Who Are You" shirt.
Yes.
So there you go. Go to
That's a good
prowrestlingtees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. Pick up a T-shirt.
Yeah.
We appreciate the support.
Yeah, pick one.
So SmackDown starts with an Undertaker video package. They show highlights of his career, and then Mark Calloway announcing his retirement on the final episode of The Last Ride. And, obviously, this is the first time he's officially said, I retire to, like, the world.
Right.
We've heard, like, other times where he's done interviews, and he's like, yeah, I thought I was done there. I told everyone I was done. But he never announced it publicly.
No.
Yeah, the stock on Undertaker retiring is actually up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's now gone to like 70% sure he's
Right.
never going to wrestle again.
I'll still take action on that he comes
That's
back.
good action. Take it. Yeah, sell it. Sell right now. Short
His
sell that
last
shit.
match is going to be in front of no crowd. I don't know.
So when the crowds come back, I'm sorry, if the crowds come back.
Yeah.
First, will coronavirus end? Second, will the crowds come back when they're allowed to?
Well, we'll talk
Not
about
with this product.
We'll talk about that in rumors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But yeah, I mean, maybe he feels this way because he's like, look, I clearly can't have a good wrestling match
Right.
in front of a crowd anymore.
Right. Like,
But to be fair, he had Goldberg. The match with Goldberg was all Goldberg's fault. All Goldberg's fault.
right.
Yeah.
So,
Well, but then you look at
I think if he went in the ring with AJ Styles,
Mm-hmm.
they could AJ Styles could carry him. Just don't have the Undertaker do any crazy shit.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
He could probably still do a lot of stuff, though. Do you think he can still do old school?
He did old school I think he did it like a year or two ago.
But now it's like
What about
It
diving
takes him
off
a long-
over the ropes onto a pile
He probably
of guys?
shouldn't do that. No.
What about like over like 30 guys?
Probably shouldn't do that.
like the way Mojo did. There was like 62 wrestlers that caught him.
right. It's kind of funny now that we've been begging for him to retire. Now that he has him, like, no, he needs one more match.
yeah, come on.
He needs like a real one more match. It's just a shame because if he is really retired, he really never got the send off that he deserved.
Yeah.
Well, look,
Some of that's his
But-
fault.
If you think about it, he kind of did. I
A
mean,
lot of it is his fault.
He did the whole take off the gloves and the hat and the jacket,
Yeah,
leaving the ring.
But then he came back.
Right, of course. But I mean, he did get that send off.
he wrestled like 3 matches after that.
Yeah.
I guess you could say Sean ruined it too because Sean came back like 8 years later.
Right.
I don't know what the rumors about later, but I would say that if Raw is somewhere that we could get to, the first live crowd, maybe we should consider going. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Like the first live Raw.
Yeah.
Obviously, if it's anywhere in Texas, we go for sure.
Right.
But I don't know. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
We never got our.
Well, you know what?
WrestleMania
It might be
trip, so-
sooner than you think. A lot sooner. We'll get to that in rumors, though.
Oh, I can't wait. This is gonna take an hour. Get to it now.
Yeah. So, they show the whole, Undertaker highlights. Then we see the SmackDown roster on the stage and ramp doing a thank you Taker chant like they're a bunch of, like they're fans.
Right. Fucking marks.
Like all the heels,
Yeah.
and of course Big E's like making fun of it.
Right.
He's like,
because it's stupid.
it's
It's
so
dumb.
Yeah.
When
It's
Shawn Michaels
so
retired,
dumb.
they didn't all come out and do a chant.
Yeah.
No, they all came out and cried.
And you have enough wrestlers, right? You have enough because they all know they've wrestled their best match
Right.
since he's leaving.
Yeah.
You have all the wrestlers out there. Them doing it is plenty.
Right.
Is plenty of loudness.
Yeah.
You don't
just
have the
just
actual
have
wrestlers do
the
it.
fake crowd do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And of course, like the Miz is on the ramp and he's just like, thank you. Like he's super serious about it.
Yeah.
Like this is such a joke.
Right.
And then like someone pointed out on Twitter, like Cesaro and Nakamura were just standing there.
Really?
And like Cesaro was just like,
Well, good. At least someone stayed
Like-
in character.
yeah.
Yeah.
There was one heel that was like all into it. I was like, what the hell?
It made no sense. So after this, we have AJ Styles versus The Undertaker
Whoa.
in a boneyard match.
Oh, good. An hour that we don't have to recap on this show.
Brother. This was the first 45 minutes of SmackDown.
How dare they?
Oh, we're still doing this? We're back to this?
This is still canon?
This
I
is
thought
when we
you wanted
were-
us to forget this.
This is when we were doing Hot Mic, remember? And they would just replay old matches?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to see the Undertaker. This is his final match. Is it a match? There's no ref. This is not a match.
Honestly, it was still the best thing on SmackDown.
It was.
Not really the
No,
fault of the match.
I was reminded how much I hated this match.
I know.
Revisiting it, I still did not like it. I know.
When the Druids surrounded him, why are the Druids surrounding him? When the Druids surrounded him, and then he's looking around for like at least a good long 60 seconds of looking around, and then he's like, "All right, let's go." And they start attacking him.
and
like,
he
what?
He kills all of them with one punch each.
Dead.
They're dead after one punch.
They're dead. They see them sink
Duh.
into graves.
Yeah, that's true.
That would have been great if they all just happened to fall into graves.
Or it's right. Or it's a video. Just make them like, Infinity War. Just disappear.
Yeah. Well, again, you're getting ahead of the match. We have to start at the beginning. So Undertaker shows up.
Oh God!
I'm just kidding.
Shoot me. And then AJ comes out of the grave and, gives a thumbs up.
Shitty new Metallica song.
Yeah.
I remember the first time we were watching, I was like, what is this, a rip-off Metallica? No, it just turns out that's just Metallica now.
Right.
Yeah.
That was just a new Metallica song.
Replaying this, they really could have done the edit where AJ sticks his hand out
And does the too sweet.
and does the too sweet.
Yeah.
I
Or
mean,
like he sticks his hand out. Shouldn't the hand then die? Like, or is that to show little kids? Oh, he didn't murder,
I mean, he wasn't...
Murder didn't happen.
But it wasn't moving.
but it wasn't moving.
it did like the Terminator thing. It like thumbs up and then
Hey.
sank back into the ground.
Maybe Bray brought him back to life. Remember Bray said he can resurrect the dead now?
That's true.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Goofy Bray said that.
So
Plot
next
twist.
up, we have King Corbin in ring promo. He says, you know why they call it a boneyard match? Because that's what The Undertaker is, an old bag of bones. All right, so that's nominee for worst comment. There's like 10 nominees.
Yes.
So many.
Right.
There's
So
so
many.
many.
He also says The Undertaker was the founding member of the Vince McMahon Kiss My Ass Club. And then Corbin says, you know what, Taker? I don't thank you. And then the crowd does another thank you, Taker chant. So then after that, Corbin's had enough. He's really going to give it to The Undertaker. Take a listen.
No. It's very simple. Matter of fact, Mark Calloway, I want to leave you with one final thought. You suck.
Oh, Oh my
Hit it. I think
God.
bottom left, bottom middle.
I don't have it. Oh, you mean this one?
Yeah. Not good.
Oh, lurdy lurd. That's awful. So then Jeff
Right.
Hardy attacks Corbin from behind, and Corbin retreats. And then after the break, Sarah Schreiber asks Jeff why he did that.
The Undertaker has been a mentor and teacher since day one. If it were up to me, the Mount Rushmore of WWE would be the dead man's face 4 times. Everybody in this company owes a debt of eternal gratitude to that man, especially Corbin. And so since Taker can't be here tonight to deliver a message in respect, I'm going to step up and deliver for him. Your Royal Highness can consider this a challenge. I got my diploma from Dead Man University, and tonight I'm going to unleash all my painful knowledge it took me a lifetime to acquire.
Fire that writer.
Is every
writer.
Is every comment a worst comment?
Yeah.
potential?
Oh my! Every line he said.
Every line in the show, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
First he says,
I got my diploma from Dead Man University. What did he teach you?
Dead Man?
When has he ever when has he ever been like an Undertaker guy?
I think it was when after the ladder match he was like, hey, good job.
Good job me killing you.
And he's like, yeah, thanks.
First he says the WWE Mount Rushmore should be Undertaker 4 times.
No.
That's stupid.
Oof.
And then
Just 4 of his heads.
Your Royal Highness can consider this a challenge. I got my Dead Man diploma. I got my diploma from Dead Man University, and now I'm gonna give all my painful knowledge. Oh God, it's all awful.
Yeah.
And then later, Corbin does an interview, and he says Jeff should retire like the Undertaker. And when I'm done with him tonight, Jeff Hardy will rest in peace. That's like 4 worst comment nominees in one segment.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Okay, so the Rushmore Taker, obviously you have to have Big Tie Taker, OG Taker.
The first one.
And then the Mask Taker.
No,
What was
get the
that?
fuck
Why
out of
was
here.
that Phantom of the Opera Taker?
Phantom of the Opera Taker. And then, Motorcycle Taker.
No.
Yeah,
And
you
then,
have to.
and then maybe this Taker.
Yeah, that's...
No,
or-
no. I love the Ministry one. Where's Ministry Taker?
Oh, Ministry Taker.
I don't
with
like
the
it. I don't like
yeah.
it. I don't.
So evil, big
so
evil.
evil. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's when he first did Lightning. I
What
hate
was that?
it.
Is that Zombie
wait, this
Taker?
is-
Hold on, there's what is that Zombie Taker?
Yes.
That's a painting of him.
Yeah.
Painting Taker. I like that
Right. Look at this gnarly widow's peak that he has.
one. Yes, they made that on purpose to make
Clearly.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'd say the first 2, and then... hold on, let me see.
We're actually doing this.
First 2...
What a dumb line. Anyway, the 4 I
That
would
one,
do.
because that's the one that fought Sean. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And who cares?
Who cares about the rest?
And then skip the last 6.
Yeah.
That's when he was too old.
I would do the first 3 and Jericho.
Yep.
All right, next up we got Alexa Bliss versus Nikki Cross versus Dana Brooke versus Lacey Evans in a number 1 contender match for the, who gets to be number 1 contender for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
And this was actually a really good match. I can't do that yet. I tried. I really tried. I was going to hold it for a long time. You guys did great with
Yeah.
your silence.
I was about to leave
Bless
the
you,
room.
sir. You tried. You
I was
did try.
about to leave the room. I was like,
Oh,
what has
man.
happened?
Yeah.
So Lacey Evans comes out last and bends over right in front of Bayley and Sasha, who were on commentary.
Yeah.
And of course, they all came in their pants. Michael Cole was like, I don't like this.
Right. This does.
Alexa and Nikki throw Evans and Brooke out of the ring. They hug, but then Nikki rolls up Alexa, but Alexa kicks out. So a little betrayal there, but
Yeah.
it's every woman for herself.
Yeah.
Dana Brooke then gives Lacey Evans the shittiest body slam ever, followed by the shittiest swanton bomb ever.
I guess she didn't go to the Dead Man University.
Back to back. And knowing what they...
right. That
Like,
Hardy learned
knowing
from.
what was going to happen at the end of the show, why did they let her do a swanton bomb?
Right.
Why did they let her do that?
So that you
her
could see a really bad one,
That's called foreshadowing in
and it
shows.
makes the other one look really good.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So the body slam was just horrendous. Then her swanton, she did the flip off the top rope and then just landed on her ass.
Yeah.
She just went, didn't even come close to touching Lacey Evans, didn't make it look good at all.
No.
She just lands right on her ass, and they're like, oh, swanton, yeah.
What a devastating maneuver.
Right. But in the end, Lacey hits Dana with the woman's right, but then Nikki rolls up Lacey for the win. So Nikki versus Bayley for the title at Extreme Rules.
Yeah, sure.
Which makes sense. She's the only one that hasn't fought Bayley one-on-one.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, let's not take away. Nikki can have a good match. Her last woman standing match with Asuka
Yes.
in NXT is still like one of the best NXT matches ever.
That was great.
yeah,
That was amazing. That was great. Was
That
that,
was
a sound?
great.
Was that the Joe soundbite?
it was.
From
That
when you
was
had no-
great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree with Eric.
Yeah.
Nope, no, I don't remember that one. Fucking shit. Next up, we have
Nikki Cross fought Bailey a year ago
for the
on SmackDown.
Yeah, they would. Well, that's not what I meant.
Oh,
I meant for the title. But yeah, they would fight every week on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Like every week.
That's when neither of them had anything to do.
Yeah. So next up, we have the New Day and the Lucha House Party versus Miz, Morrison, Cesaro, and Nakamura.
Thank you.
New Day, Cesaro, and Nakamura end up brawling to the back, and then Grand Metalik gets the win with an elbow drop on the Miz.
Bottom right.
I'm sorry. What?
Who are you?
What?
Yeah.
That's got to be the upset of the century.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be. Why would Miz lose to anyone?
Right.
This new Miz is horrible.
He really
He's
is.
a bad heel and he loses all the time?
Right. They're like, we'll bring
Yuck.
in your best friend, but you have to lose every match.
To Grand Metalik? Sorry, Morrison.
Right.
You're gone.
Bye.
Yeah, but we'll make you the host of this really stupid game show on the USA.
All right. Yeah.
Done. Oh, wait, I get game show money? Done.
You get to.
He'll probably make more on that stupid game show that he makes
Right.
on his
You'll get to
reality show.
touch game show.
Yeah, he'll get the touch
Wow,
game show.
yeah. That's true. Yeah, he's got so much.
Because that's syndication. That shit'll play for 50
He's got
years.
so many sources of income.
He
Right.
does. Does he have 6 sources?
Yeah.
Next up, we have Braun Strowman cutting an in-ring promo. He tells a story of when he was with Bray in a swamp. He said Bray let a snake repeatedly bite him in the face and just laughed the
Jesus.
entire time.
Ouch.
That's when I knew that Bray was the devil, and so I did the devil's work, and I loved every second of it. And Braun, I actually remember just how much you loved it.
I caught a snake once. I skinned it and drank its blood. It's in a better place now.
I was really hoping you had that clip.
Yeah.
You gotta go find that?
I had it saved
That's
in my archives.
Oh my God.
That was from September of 2015.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I wonder
Almost
if it's the
5
same
years ago.
snake.
Probably.
Has to be.
Has to be. He bit him a bunch of times.
And that was
then
like-
he bit him.
You got to
That-
keep it in canon.
He bit him back.
I also remember Braun's face. He had like the stupidest smile. He was just like, it was
Yeah.
so dumb.
Snake bit me.
However, Braun doesn't want to be that person anymore, the person that skins snakes and drinks its blood.
Wants to be a friendly giant.
Yes. So he says, let's go back to the swamp. I'm either going to come out of this the most evil son of a bitch this earth has ever seen,
Please.
or I'm coming out with the satisfaction that I spit in the devil's face, ripped him limb from limb, and stomped on his chest until every rib in his body broke. Then I'm going to drag you into the swamp and let the alligators finish you. So he's going to murder Bray.
I can't wait till Bray Wyatt on the Funhouse is like, you know what, Braun, I was just fucking with you this whole time. Now you will face and lose horribly to the Fiend at SummerSlam.
Right.
Yeah, this might have been Braun's best promo ever until this happened.
We're playing it out.
Dip!
That was like being on drugs.
I was like,
Yeah, why you have to wait for the dip.
the bad drugs.
Dip. Yeah, he's laughing along with an audio recording of Bray Wyatt. Does he really believe that that's him laughing right there?
Maybe.
So
Like
WWE,
Bozo the Clown.
this will happen at Extreme Rules, and WWE's calling this a non-title Wyatt swamp fight.
What the
Wait,
shit?
what? It's not for the title?
How do you win a title in a swamp?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, the alligators ate him.
First to live.
You're the champion.
Yeah, whoever lives. So this is going to be like...
Last man living.
Like,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
this is going to be like the Undertaker match, where they're just going to be recording it at night.
and he'll
in a
drown.
Now, what are
and
the
they'll
odds they
drown him
use-
in a swamp?
They use this match to plug the new WWE video game where you feed Cena to an alligator.
It's true. It's got to be 100%.
It's got to be a tie-in.
Yeah, they got to redo that and show Bray or show Braun
Yeah,
throwing Bray
right.
into the
Yeah,
alligators.
totally.
Extreme Rules. Oh, by the way, Extreme Rules has a new tagline. It's Extreme Rules, the horror show.
The horror show.
I imagine so.
Imagine so, yeah. It should be.
It will
Quite
be
the horror
a
show.
horror.
Is it October?
Yes.
It's not October.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Halloween in July.
Yeah, always wanted that. So finally, we have Jeff Hardy versus King.
It's like this is the year that they're like 2020 has really fucked us. July 4th and Halloween are both on Saturdays or something like that.
Right.
It's like, son of a bitch! Won't be able to go anywhere.
And Corona. So yeah, we got Jeff Hardy versus King Corbin for the main event. Corbin throws Jeff out of the ring and then gets down on one knee and does Undertaker's pose, and Cole cries like a bitch. He's like, oh, how dare him. How dare he do that to the Undertaker?
Yeah.
And then after the commercial break, we see 12 baby faces surrounding the ring to support Jeff Hardy in his fight for the honor and name of the Undertaker. That's what Cole said.
He's fighting for his fair maiden, Mark Calloway.
Oh my God. By the way, did you
honor?
Did you pick up your Mark Calloway t-shirt? Did you guys get your Mark Calloway t-shirts?
I did not.
It was on back order, so
no, because they were like, we're not making this till anyone fucking buys it. So
Mark Calloway.
So yeah, Hardy hits the Swanton Bomb for the win.
How many Terry Bollea shirts did they sell when Hogan left? Give me a break. Your name's the fucking Undertaker. Why would a wrestling fan buy a Mark Calloway shirt? So stupid.
Seriously. Corbin attacks Jeff after the match. Kofi gets in the ring, but Corbin clotheslines him. But then Big E gives Corbin the big ending. And then Strowman gets in the ring and gives Corbin a power slam. And then Matt Riddle gets in the ring and gives Corbin the floating bro. And then a picture of The Undertaker appears on the Titantron, and Jeff Hardy gets on one knee and does The Undertaker's pose.
So it's okay for...
But this was horrible.
I thought it was disrespectful.
No, it's okay because he's a babyface.
You jackass!
Yeah.
Fucking Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. The worst.
So disrespectful. All right, so Raw. On to Monday Night Raw. We start things off with a brawl. Bayley and Sasha are fighting Asuka in the ring. It was supposed to be a double contract signing for Sasha versus Asuka.
Yeah.
Asuka and Ziggler versus McIntyre for Extreme Rules. And right away, as soon as the show starts, you see Sasha has her shoes off. So that was phenomenal.
I mean, that's what I noticed.
It took me like an hour to get through this 10-minute segment.
It's funny, though. I thought, I put on the show, I'm making dinner, and I'm like, oh, what did I fast forward it? Did it rain? Like, what happened? Damn it!
Yeah,
I didn't see like a little like we missed some of this, but yeah. And then Samoa Joe gets on the mic, and welcomes us to Raw.
Samoa Joe's in the ring. He's yelling for the refs to break up the fight, and right then and there, I thought, oh, make Samoa Joe the Raw GM
right now.
Just do it.
He should have just put everyone to sleep.
Yeah, right.
I'll take care of this.
Come here, Sasha. And then Asuka's like, that's my move. Come on. He's like, come on.
You got it now.
It's both of our moves.
Yeah.
But no, he would be great as the Raw GM.
He would.
I'd
love to see that.
He can't throw like a punch or 10 while he's injured.
I guess
knock out some heels or baby faces. I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
He could be like, just get pissed off and yell every time something happens.
Yeah.
So then Dolph Ziggler comes out and he introduces Drew McIntyre, and then the champ comes out. Dolph tells Drew, I created you. And at Extreme Rules, I will destroy you, which is exactly what Bray told Braun.
Same storyline.
On SmackDown.
They're also having a swamp fight?
I think so.
Most likely. They're already there. Might as well.
Yeah. So they both signed the contract, and actually Ziggler's like, we have to go back to where it began, and Ziggler's actually fighting as the Spirit Squad guy. Whatever his name was then, I forget.
And 3MB will be there. It's going to be great.
Yeah. I can't wait for this.
So they both signed the contract. McIntyre tells Dolph, you're always the bridesmaid, never the bride. I'm going to slaughter you at Extreme Rules, but I'm going to let you pick the stipulation for our match. So Dolph gets excited, but then Asuka interrupts by yelling in Sasha's face in Japanese, and then Sasha responds by kicking at Asuka with her exposed foot.
Yep. Just not going to comment.
I'm lost. Where am I? Oh, yeah. So then Sasha tells Asuka at Extreme Rules, I will be 2 belts Banks when I beat you, with Bayley and I being both double champs. We're not just taking over both locker rooms. We're taking over the whole damn company.
She did really well barefoot. I think she should wrestle barefoot from now on.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And then Sasha signs the contract with a giant boss stamp.
I love that. That was so good.
Yeah, I like that.
Could have signed it with her toes, but whatever. The stamp's fine.
So then Asuka attacks Sasha and Bayley. Dolph goes for a super kick, but Drew catches it. Goes for a Claymore, but Dolph retreats out of the ring along with Sasha and Bayley. And then we have a mixed tag match announced for the main event.
Sure. Oh, boy.
Next up, we go backstage. Angel Garza is trying to seduce the female referee before his and Andrade's match against the Viking Raiders. but she turns him down. So then Charlie Caruso walks up like, well, fuck her. I'll take that dick. Yeah. Hey, Angel, what's going on?
Seriously, it was just like that.
What are you talking to that other referee about?
Who's that other bitch?
Yeah. What are you talking to the referee cunt about right now? What? What?
So Vega gets in Charlie's face, and Charlie asks about the match. Andrade starts to answer, but Big Show walks up and says, hey, Smurfette, tell Maserati and Ferrari that I'm pulling rank. And I'm going to be up next because I got to take care of Randy Orton.
Nomination. And why? Why those cars? What's happening?
Because where else can you get comedy like this? Right? Remember he said that last week?
What rank is he pulling?
Man, the Big Show
Old fuck rank?
on Netflix? Like,
hey, I'm pulling...
After listening to that, I got to write Netflix and tell them to please pull that show off the air.
Yeah. I got to pull my old fuck rank. Old as fuck rank.
Old as shit. Slower than molasses.
So then Big Show comes out to the ring and he calls out Randy Orton, but Andrade, Garza, and Vega come out instead. Big Show says, I'm not in the mood to play, but he also calls Vega Smurfette again.
Right.
I'm not in the mood to play, Smurfette.
Oh, God.
Sounds like you're playing.
Is she blue? Is she blonde? I don't get it at all.
She's short. Oh!
Andrew Dice Clay.
She should have said, how about your Papa Smurf? A big slow. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Right.
So Vega then tells Big Show, say hi to Edge and Christian for us in the retirement home. And then Garza and Andrade are about to get in the ring, but then, woo!
Charlotte?
Out comes the nature... No, better.
No, okay.
Out comes the nature boy. And
Big Show, that dick's not going to fit in Vega. Believe me, I tried. What? No? That's not what... Read the cards? What cards?
Vega tells Big Show, Orton will take you out whenever he feels like it.
I'm doing his light work.
Yes.
You've been making cartoons at Netflix. You understand that? And hey, I think that's great. Everybody wants that spot in Hollywood. You've had your day. You've had your run. You'll be in the Hall of Fame. But if you play around with Randy Orton, one thing we know will happen. He will be even a bigger legend killer, and you'll be on the outside looking in all over again. Until then, Zelina, take these two brave gentlemen and have some fun at Big Show's expense. Woo!
Yeah.
What?
Flair's just jealous because he wants that Netflix money.
He does.
Well,
he
like,
wants a Netflix.
He's like, you're making cartoons. We get paid for that, but they're great.
Yeah.
Love them.
Hey, they're also not cartoons.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
No, he's talking about the stupid WWE cartoon movies and shit.
Yeah, that's probably what he's talking
Big Show's in all of them.
All of them, yeah.
Right.
The WWE meets the Flintstones and the Jetsons.
Big
and
Show's a
Scooby-Doo!
Yeah.
I want some of that Netflix money.
Yeah.
You're right.
But I liked the line because he's like, yeah, you haven't been wrestling. You've been making TV shows and shit.
Yeah.
So then, are we supposed to believe that Andrade and Garza are about to beat up Big Show? I guess we are. But, that's not going to happen.
No.
But then the Viking Raiders come out and they attack Angel, Garza, and Andrade. And then we have their match with Vega on commentary.
Yeah.
Andrade hits Eric with the back elbow, but Garza tags himself in and hits the wing clipper for the win. Andrade is mad that Garza tagged himself in, so he walks to the back alone. And then backstage, they're yelling at each other again, with Vega trying to stop them. And then Ric Flair walks up, and he says, I have an idea, let's go speak privately.
So he's petitioning to sleep with Vega.
I mean, yeah.
He's like, you're her brother, so
Hear
I have
me
to
out.
ask you.
I want to fuck her. Is it okay with you?
Hear me out.
Hear me out. We don't own her, Rick.
Yeah.
It's her decision. You have to ask Alistair Black.
Who? What is this decision stuff happening in the 2020s?
You mean Alberto's tag team partner? So backstage, the Iconics make fun of Ruby Riot for not having any friends and being a loser. Ruby then reminds them that they blew their tag team title shots, and she says, one of you come meet me in the ring, and then she does their iconic thing, and they get pissed.
Yeah.
So, again, this is how you turn face in WWE now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ruby Riot's a face.
You're just all... You know how you turn face? You just wake up and you're like, I'm a face.
Yeah.
Hi,
That's
face.
it. That's it.
Hi, Ruby Riot.
They get their piece of
Face.
paper for the day, and she's like, okay. Oh, face. Okay. Haven't tried that one yet. Just smile all the time.
You can make that example for like Big Show. Like every week, Big Show just gets an envelope, and every week he opens it, and it just says face or heel.
I don't even think it's like that. I think it's like the bingo thing, and a ball comes out. Oh, what's it going to be? Face.
It's like this. Like he pulls it out, and he's like, heel turn, but I'm already a heel. The writer takes it, and he's like, face.
All right, fine.
Right.
You were heel.
Wait, hold on. He's like face and heel.
Because there have been times.
Right.
There have been times where we would see Big Show one night and he's a bad guy.
Yes.
Then he shows up on Raw 6 months later, and all of a sudden he's a good guy for no reason.
Yeah.
And then he turns heel that episode.
Right.
Yes.
It's like, but he was a heel already.
Right.
I'm sorry. What was he at WrestleMania? Or the Raw after WrestleMania with Drew? What was he?
Heel.
Heel. And he came back to Raw, and what was he?
Face.
Face?
The face.
He just, that's his thing.
Yeah.
I'm a monster or I'm the nice monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So next up, we have Akira Tozawa versus R-Truth for the 24/7 championship. Yeah. Truth fakes an injury and then rolls up Tozawa to become the 37th time
Thanks for looking it up.
24/7 champion. I didn't even have to. They said it.
Oh, did
Yeah,
they? Okay,
they
yeah.
did.
I missed it.
Like they're proud of it.
Right.
And then after the match, a random ninja tries to roll up Truth, but he kicks out and they chase him to the back. How exciting.
Comedy.
Where else can you get comedy like this? Ugh. Next up, we have Seth Rollins come out to the ring with Murphy. No Austin Theory.
Murph.
He probably got the Rona.
Maybe.
maybe.
Yeah.
Seth says Ray hasn't been seeing things too clearly as of late. That's another nominee for worst comment.
Yes,
I think
sir.
that's 6 or 7 at this point.
Yeah.
32.
If this was the first time you saw Seth Rollins, you'd think this guy is fucking awful.
True.
This guy sucks. Why is he on TV? He's trash.
Right.
Why did WWE even employ this guy? That's what you would think if this is your first time seeing Seth Rollins.
Right.
Yeah.
In reality, he's awesome, but this character is dog shit.
So weird. Like, when was the last time you
Yes.
saw someone give a really good wrestler a bad character and they rolled with it?
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's awful.
Yeah.
So Seth begs Ray to forgive him, not for what he's done, but for what he's going to do. More sacrifice bullshit.
Right.
But then Ray and Dominic appear on the Titantron via satellite. Ray then tells Dominic, "I hope you forgive me for what I'm going to do to Seth."
And then
why would Dominic care?
And then his robot son, Dominic.
Well, first Ray says, "Eye for eye, ojo por ojo," and then Dominic says, "I forgive you, Jefe, but I will never forgive Seth Rollins." And then Seth says to Dominic, "If you continue to stand in my way, I will end your career before it begins." But then
What career?
Alistair Black and Umberto Carrillo come out. So Seth and Murphy leave the ring. Seth asks, "Why do you look up to Rey Mysterio? He's a coward." Umberto says, "No, Seth, you're a coward." Ooh. What a comeback.
Yeah.
And then Alistair says, "Seth, I happen to know a thing or two about evil, and I can recognize evil when I'm looking at it. And this segment's evil. It just sucks."
Why?
No, he says,
Because your wife is evil, Alistair?
he says there will be no forgiveness for you, just atonement for everything you've done.
And you're going to end it with the top right?
Yeah, hold on. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Seth says, "You think you know evil, you ain't seen nothing yet. This ends now." Like, oh, what are they going to do?
Oh, man.
You think you've seen evil, you ain't seen nothing yet. So we have a tag match.
Oh, makes sense.
Seth Rollins and Murphy versus Alistair Black and Umberto Carrillo.
4 times. You got to hit that like 4 times.
Come on,
God.
don't make me do it.
Yeah.
Seth and Murphy show off a new tag team move, which could be a finisher. Murphy holds up Carrillo, and Seth hits him with a flying knee off the top rope. It's like the Doomsday device, but with a flying knee.
Yeah, that was cool.
But Carrillo kicks out, no problem.
No problem.
No problem
Yeah.
at all. The end of this was so dumb. Carrillo rolled up Seth, but Rollins kicks out, and that somehow made Carrillo land flat on his face.
Yes.
And then Seth hits the curb stump for the win. So he's rolling him up, he kicks out, and then Umberto just goes, "Oh, boom!"
And then he gets on all fours. He's like,
Why would kicking out
contemplate
of a pin make you fall flat on your face?
Yeah, that was.
After the match, Seth puts Rey Mysterio's mask on Umberto and tries to push his eye into the steel steps. But Alistair saves him. Seth ends up hitting Alberto with the curb stomp on the steel steps and then running away with Murphy.
Again.
Yeah. This is the fucking worst. Yeah. The fucking worst. Like, Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio, that should be something we're excited for.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't think they fought before, right?
Who knows?
I don't think so.
Maybe.
Except for, like, you know, maybe tag matches. But like a one-on-one Seth versus Mysterio, that should be a big deal. But this storyline just sucks.
Right. It does. It's terrible.
So next up, we have Sarah Schreiber interview McIntyre and Asuka backstage. Drew says Sasha Banks is not ready for Asuka. And then Asuka says Dolph is not ready for Drew. It's great.
Okay.
Also backstage, Lana walks up and tells Ruby Riott it must be hard to not have any friends. But Ruby tells Lana, whatever you're selling, I'm not buying. And Lana's like, but I'm selling my pussy. She's like, yeah, and that's okay. And then Lana just talks about what a great leader Natalya is.
Leader of what?
Total Divas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But Natalya's not there. Apparently, Tyson Kidd had a fever, so they sent them home as a precaution.
Yeah. Yep. The only prescription was more cowbells. So.
Next up, we have Ruby Riott versus Peyton Royce. Peyton wins with a spinning brainbuster. So, thanks for playing, Ruby.
That was a cool move from Peyton.
Yes.
Why can't they find a way to incorporate that into their tag team finisher?
Because she's saving it for when she's a singles wrestler, clearly.
Yeah. Apparently, Ruby Riott's 0-11 since she returned.
Yeah,
makes sense.
She's the new, what's his face? Who couldn't win? Zach's friend?
Oh.
Kurt Hawkins?
Kurt
Hawkins, yeah.
I almost said Curtis Axel.
I
think, pretty sure they're the same person. You ever seen them together?
Right. Never.
So, yeah, I guess they're just going to put Ruby Riott back with Liv Morgan.
Sure.
So much for the Liv Morgan repackaging.
Right.
She's just going to be back with Ruby in a tag team match.
Yeah, but now she'll be the leader of the group.
Of what group? It
No.
sucks. Yeah, exactly. Nice try.
She'll be back with her pink hair, blue tongue.
Yep.
Yeah, that's accurate. Next up, we have Big Show versus Andrade and Angel Garza with Vega ringside.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Are they that short on wrestlers?
This was Flair's idea.
Yeah.
Right.
This was his genius idea.
Right.
Big Show cuts a crappy backstage promo before the match. This time Andrade tags himself in, so Garza bails, and Big Show gives Andrade a choke slam for the win. And then for good measure, after the match, Big Show gives Andrade the knockout punch as well. Because he's just a dick.
Yeah. I guess without Charlotte there to protect him, I mean.
Yeah.
Because he's just a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then backstage.
So I guess Flair doesn't like Andrade.
No.
And
what was the whole point? Like, what was the point of any of this? Like, Flair's like, Orton's in the back. He's here. I promise.
Yeah.
But we never see him.
Never saw Orton.
But I swear he's here.
Right. He's like, Andrade and Garza, I have a plan. Yeah. You're going to go to the ring and get your ass kicked by Big Show.
Yep.
I'm going to play with Vega, and then you're going to go get your ass kicked.
It reminded me of the episode where they said Brock Lesnar was there, like he was advertised for Raw.
Right.
But then he never came out and you never even saw him.
No.
Like it was like, wow, that's really shitty.
Yep. Right.
So backstage, we have Apollo Cruz, Cedric Alexander, and Ricochet hanging out when R-Truth walks up. Truth says, I finally got away from Tozawa and the ninjas. Or did I? And he looks at Cedric, and Cedric tells him, I'm not a ninja. He calls Cedric the Entertainer, and then he calls Ricochet Richard O'Shea. You guys aren't laughing.
I was waiting for it.
You guys aren't laughing?
This is like those things you see on Twitter. It's like, I don't want to get old and get Arthur write this.
Yeah.
You know? Like, that's his gimmick. He's like...
This is like the 9th nominee for worst comments.
Yeah.
Next up, we have MVP versus Apollo Cruz. Lashley distracts Cruz, and MVP gets the win with the Fisherman Suplex.
Shitty Fisherman Suplex.
It's the United States Championship's like his championship. So
like,
I'm glad he's got it back.
Cruz did say that he's not a real champion unless he defends the title every week. Remember he said that?
So he's not a champion.
So let's have a match where the title's not up for grabs.
Yeah.
But thank God.
Why can't MVP do his like finishers?
Apollo Cruz isn't much better.
Like the playmaker is like the thing, the leg over the neck, and you
He can't do
spin
that anymore.
forward.
yeah, that's impossible.
He can't do that.
He can't stretch like that.
So then Cruz attacks MVP after the match, but Lashley puts Cruz in the full Nelson. And then Ricochet and Cedric come out and eventually knock Lashley off. And then,
Why do they care?
I don't know, because they had a conversation with him once. Maybe?
Yeah. So we have Ricochet versus Bobby Lashley. Full Nelson for the win.
Yeah.
And then after the match, Lashley puts Cedric in the full Nelson.
Ricochet did his best to have a good match with.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Why, at the very least, why would you not just want Ricochet to be a singles wrestler and wrestle every week? Because we haven't seen him wrestle in a while.
Right.
And he's in a tag team with Cedric Alexander. Yeah. Like, at the very least, Ricochet could put on great matches every week.
Yeah, exactly. And you have him doing fuck all.
Yeah, and then just jobbing to Lashley.
Jobbing to Lashley.
He had a title shot against Lesnar.
Right.
At Saudi Mania.
He had a great,
he lost in like 10 seconds, but...
He had a great feud with AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Now he's jobbing to Lashley.
Mm-hmm. Whatever. Backstage, Dolph tells Sasha, let me take the reins tonight in our tag team match. I'll be like the coach. And then Sasha laughs and says, last time we saw you, you were on SmackDown getting exposed by some hacker and losing Mandy Rose to Otis. So she mentioned the hacker.
Yeah, it exists.
We haven't seen any hints of the hacker since Money in the Bank.
Correct.
But now she mentions the hacker. I think that was just like a throwaway line. Like, yeah, that was stupid.
Probably.
Right. It's the smartest thing
Like
the writer wrote.
at Triple H's 30th anniversary party on SmackDown when Vince comes out, 5 years from now.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, hey, remember when we had that hacker and we didn't reveal it? We did absolutely nothing with it?
Yeah.
That was cricket. Actually, it was cricket because there was no one here.
There's
no one here in this high school gym either.
High school gym.
And Vince does that in front of a camera that's not on because he's senile, and they tell him, oh, yeah, you're going to be on Raw tonight. It's right out that door. It's a gym.
Tremendous.
Oh, God. So finally, we have the main event. Drew McIntyre and Asuka versus Dolph Ziggler and Sasha Banks with Bayley on commentary. Drew was dominating Dolph, so Sasha tagged herself in, got in Drew's face, but then Asuka attacks her. Asuka goes for the Asuka lock, but Sasha counters with a roll-up and gets the win. Fruity roll-ups.
Yep. A lot of roll-ups.
A lot of roll-ups. So that's the end of Raw.
That's a show.
What'd you think? Pretty great, right?
Oh, yeah. It was fucking awesome.
All right, let's get to awards.
All right.
Who'd you have for worst dressed?
I had Bayley.
I had Bayley.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Right, because next to Sasha,
I know.
it's like
I know. I've done
a
that
homeless
so many
woman
times.
in a garbage bag.
Right. Doesn't help.
I pick her a lot. You know who's underrated is Seth Rollins with that stupid fucking jacket.
Yeah.
Sure.
Best dressed?
Sasha.
Sasha.
Street clothes Sasha.
Why did you like that, Eric?
Because she looked hot.
Why is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want
Yes,
to join
coward.
the? You want to join the?
The Pisano Lick My Foot Club?
Yes.
No,
Thanks
the
for
Pisano
jumping
lick
on it.
her foot club.
Lick her
Yeah, I was
foot
gonna
club.
say you want to join the Lick Her Foot Club.
Yes. So that will be our next shirt.
like
The Pisano Lick Her Foot Club.
Like you wouldn't lick it.
We just put a shirt with like a man foot. It just says man foot.
Yeah. Preferred foot of Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
No.
Man foot. Worst acting?
Dominic.
God, he's so bad.
Yeah, Dominic.
Yeah, Dominic.
Sweep it.
Yeah.
Best acting?
Flair.
Yeah. It's
Flair. It's got to
Ric
be Flair. He's the only one.
Who else?
Yeah.
Who else? Seth Rollins?
Big
No.
Show, MVP? I don't know. Who
I don't
else?
think so. Worst comment? God. And then, again, there's like 10 nominees.
Right.
Which one are you going to pick?
I'm going with the Bag of Bones.
I'm also going with the Bag of Bones.
Bag of Mountains.
I'm going with Jeff Hardy saying I got my diploma from Dead Man
God,
University.
it's so bad.
Because, like, there used to be a Stone Cold University. Like that was one of his lines, Stone Cold University. There was a T-shirt. And now there's a Dead Man University, apparently,
Yeah.
as well. Best comment?
I'll go with Flair. Like, you're just making cartoons.
You're making cartoons with Netflix.
Stupid
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Fat asses.
Big Show should have been like, do you know what Netflix? Do you know what it is?
I don't. I don't.
You're out there making Netflix. What?
Making flick nets.
You're mailing DVDs in the mail. No, that
I mean, you can still do that, but no one does.
That's how long I had Netflix. I had it back then
yeah.
when it first came out.
Flair, it's streaming now. He's screaming now. What?
No, to be fair, he did a really good job. That's why he got Best Acting.
Yeah.
And I don't think they could write for him. Like Flair can't memorize a promo at this age.
Yeah. You love
You just-
Orton. You hate Big Show. Got it.
You let Flair do what he does.
Right.
Yep.
And it's 71. He can still fucking do it.
Yeah.
So good for him.
Better than most people in the show. At
Yeah.
least.
Worst match?
Cruz versus MVP.
I had the Boneyard match.
Come on.
Okay.
All right, I had Cruz versus MVP.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But the Boneyard match was 45 minutes.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Super slow-mo?
We
Yes.
get to pick Big Show and his award again.
Yes.
How
He was the
fantastic.
founding
Nice to see him back.
the founding
Good
father of the award.
Yeah.
Best match?
Boneyard.
Get the fuck out of here.
I like the Boneyard
I know
match.
you do, but we're not really picking that for
I don't
that.
know what you
I
would
can pick
The
it.
mixed tag on Raw
I
was
guess.
good.
I guess. Dolph Ziggler.
Especially
Sasha.
Sasha and
Yeah.
Osku were good.
Yeah.
Worst move?
Dana Swanton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Yeah. Sweet for sure. I didn't like MVP winning, but we'll go with that.
Okay.
Yeah. Best move?
Payton's finisher.
Okay.
Because it was good to see her do like an actual like cool move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It shows
And
that
her-
she can do it.
Her finisher used to just be the fisherman suplex.
Yeah.
She's
Look
got
at
a
her
better
go
one
now.
Joe?
My best move was Sasha moving her shoes off of her feet.
But we didn't see that.
I mean, I
The
just
show
assumed
started,
it.
she was already footless.
I just assumed it.
I had Sasha, she rolled up Asuka. When Asuka kicked out, she just jumped right back on her and put her in the bank statement. I thought
Yeah, that was
really
cool.
Yeah.
Sasha has the great counters.
She does.
Again, go watch Sasha versus Rousey at the Royal Rumble from a couple years ago.
Yeah, that was
The
good.
best Rousey match. Worst moment / segment.
The thank you taker. Everyone clapping.
Oh, that's
That was
really
bad,
good.
but the Seth Rollins and Mysterio storyline it's the same thing every
It is.
week.
It
I'm
is.
going to sacrifice you. You're a sacrifice, and I'll sacrifice you, and then you, and then I'm going to push you into the steel steps, and then no, you're going to get saved by him.
Oh, your eyeball.
Just have everyone get stabbed in the eye with have everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone. Seth. It happens to Seth. It happens to Murphy, Umberto,
So they're all wearing
Alistair,
eye patches?
Dominic. Everyone in the fucking feud has
Seen
an
it.
eye patch.
Yes.
Seen it.
And then
okay
one
with
of them
this.
gets two. One is just completely blind.
Yeah, they have to lead him
And
around.
give it to Murphy. He'll just run around the ringside trying to fight someone, but he can't
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
You might as well. This is so fucking dumb. And then best moment / segment.
Mine was the brawl at the beginning.
Yeah,
Sure.
the brawl to start Raw.
It's like a cool way to go into Raw and people
It started
are already
weird.
fighting.
Plus, Samoa Joe's involved. It was just overall at least the best moment. of
yeah,
the
it
week.
makes it interesting when you
Right.
start the show with, there's already shit going on.
Yeah.
There's already people fighting. And of course, really, the best moment is Sasha's legs.
Yep.
All right, so on to breaking news.
Rumor. Damn it.
No, not yet.
Almost. Fine.
Breaking news. Impact Wrestling has released Tessa Blanchard and stripped her of the Impact Wrestling World Championship. Dave Meltzer reported that this is because Blanchard told him that she wouldn't travel because she lives in Mexico with her boyfriend and wouldn't be able to get back home due to the travel restrictions. He also says her contract was up in a few weeks anyway. And he says, obviously this part's not confirmed, but WWE sent out feelers to see if she's interested, but if she's not going to travel, then what's the point? Like, hey, we'll sign you now, and then once this ends, you'll come to the company?
Like, she wouldn't travel for TNA, but WWE, yeah, I'll get on a fucking plane.
That's true.
Plus, all your matches are in one spot.
A lot
It's not like
more
traveling
money.
all over. Yeah.
A lot more money. They need a replacement
Why-
for Becky Lynch.
Why
They
wouldn't
do.
they?
You think they'd bring her to the main roster or put her on NXT?
Main roster.
Yeah.
They need a Becky Lynch replacement.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
And she's good. Now, again, she has a lot of allegations about her as well.
She does.
Yeah.
But it's more of just being a bitch.
Right.
Well, and I think there's some racist allegations in there as well. So I don't know, but yeah. But WWE doesn't really care about that shit anymore.
Yeah.
Also, Charlotte Flair did an interview with Sports Hiatus, and she said, "I'll only be gone for a few weeks. No one is going to miss me." Well, she's right about that.
That's true.
I hope she's trolling. But I guess she'll be back for SummerSlam.
Yeah.
And then Jamie Noble has joined Renee Young, Caleb Braxton, and Adam Pearce as WWE employees who have gone public with their positive COVID-19 tests.
I mean, there's 30 or so.
Apparently, yeah. Yep. So. What else? You got any news?
I don't have any news. No.
All right. Rumor time. Rumors! Kevin Owens wins back the Universal title?
Maybe.
Balor Club to finally get a second member?
Too sweet.
Brock Lesnar willingly works a full schedule?
No chance.
Next year's WrestleMania will be in Saudi Arabia?
Confirmed.
So this is also COVID related. An anonymous WWE developmental talent told Wrestling Inc. that talent has been informed to not go public with their positive COVID-19 tests, which is, I guess, why we haven't heard of any wrestlers. But again, you could figure it out. Like the Street Profits weren't on Raw, so they might have it.
I mean, these are taped, we think, right? So
yeah, but they're weekly. It's like each week.
Right.
And Austin
Whoever
Theory wasn't there.
Sure, right.
And then he says also Kevin Dunn wasn't allowing any fans in the crowd to wear masks. Of course, this week they let a lot of them were wearing masks, and now apparently they just made it mandatory.
Of course.
That they have to wear masks.
You're not allowed to wear masks. You 100% have to wear masks.
Fucking idiots. And then here's the one you've been waiting for. Dave Meltzer reported that WWE has booked the 8,000-seat RP Funding Center in Lakeland, Florida, for the July 24th episode of SmackDown and the July 27th episode of Raw. Vince wants to run shows with fans again ASAP.
There's no way.
There's no way.
Right.
There's no way.
No.
Those numbers are like rising in Texas, Florida, California.
Yeah, right. So on top of that, like I have the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse has in Cleveland has a new listing for Monday Night Raw on September 28th, which that's a rescheduled SmackDown taping.
Oh, okay.
From April.
And
then Fightful put a list of events that are still scheduled to take place. I mean, if any of these happen, we don't know. July 31st in Fort Worth, a SmackDown, SummerSlam weekend in Boston.
The funny thing about that is
we'd have to go.
WWE still on WWE's schedule, but Boston already said no, SummerSlam will not be here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
The arena already said no, it will not be here.
Raw September 7th in Omaha.
Sure.
September
You're going to read all
18th.
of them?
don't have-
I mean,
yeah,
we understand.
there's a
We
lot
get it.
listed.
Please,
through the end of the
please,
year.
the rest.
That's
and
how they
you
do
have
it.
21 scheduled?
Yeah.
No, yeah, they're not going to cancel them until the very last minute,
Right.
until you very
Yeah,
well
that's
have
revenue,
to.
right?
Yeah.
So, and then also Sportskeeda reports that Gallows and Anderson have signed with Impact Wrestling.
And it also allows them to work with New Japan.
Right.
Yeah, whenever they can fly to Japan again.
Yeah. I mean, I have a ticket still to Boston if, SummerSlam happens, which probably
Oh, and that's
won't.
that's a ticket that you could swap out for anything else.
Well,
right?
it was originally my ticket to Tampa for WrestleMania, which I swapped to Boston.
Yeah.
So I might have to swap it out for something else.
You could just keep swapping.
Keep swapping.
Keep swapping.
Can you?
I don't know. I'll call them and see.
Right.
But I want to hear them officially cancel the event, and if they hold it somewhere, maybe I can transfer the ticket there.
Good luck.
Yeah. Right.
All right, trivia time.
Right.
All right. Speaking of a lot of TNA, total nonstop action.
It's just called Impact now.
Yeah. Impact Wrestling.
TNA, whatever the history is.
There's so many names. There was another one like Gen X or some bullshit. I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
That was something else.
Huh?
That was Billy Corgan's wrestling.
Yeah, but they
league.
had
but
like
he bought
they
it
had
then, right? Didn't he bring
well,
it?
first he bought TNA.
Yes.
Now he owns NWA.
Uh-huh.
But whatever. Just go ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, this is which of these popular wrestlers did not make an appearance on a TNA TV episode?
Okay.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Is it only going to be one person or
Only
just-
one person.
Okay.
Shinsuke,
Pretty sure he did.
Dean Ambrose / Moxley,
Pretty sure he did.
Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, CM Punk, Or they all did.
It's either Gargano or they all did.
Punk did?
Yes.
When?
When Raven was in TNA,
Yeah.
he was part of like Raven's flock.
Really?
Yeah.
I know Ciampa did. Yeah, the only one I'm not
I
sure
know
of.
Moxley and I know Nakamura.
The only
did.
one I'm not sure of is Gargano, but Gargano's like in his 30s. I would say he definitely did. I'm gonna say all of them did.
Eric?
I'll go with all of them.
You're on the right path. You guys pretty much had it. It's Gargano.
Oh, it is.
He had a dark match that never aired on TV.
That counts.
Okay.
No, it doesn't. Not for this.
Right.
Can you see it?
No, you can't. No. Google TNA dark matches. You won't find any.
Yeah.
CM Punk was part of Raven's Claw, stupid whatever.
Yeah. Right.
Raven's Flock. A lot of these guys only wrestled like one match.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah.
What was his group called? Raven?
No, I don't remember. Just kidding. But
Shouldn't it
Usually
just
it
be
was like
called
Raven's flock.
Shouldn't it just be called Raven's Murder? Because a group of crows is considered a
murder.
murder.
that'd be fun.
Is a crow a raven?
Yeah.
A Raven's Nest. It was called Raven's Nest.
Oh Jesus, that's worse.
Raven. I thought a crow was a raven. No.
Then he formed a new version called The Gathering. So he had a few.
Oh Jesus.
Oh wow. I know Heath Slater's also teasing, showing up to Slammiversary.
Right. Because they feel like they could go to. We talked about this. They feel like they could go to Impact.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be held against them.
Right. Because if you go to AEW, then they're going to be like, well, fuck you.
Yeah.
You're going to our competition. You can
Yeah.
go to Impact because that's not competition
Right.
for anyone.
That's basically our farm league at this point.
Yeah.
It's our NXT farm
Well,
league.
I mean, if you look at who's on the WWE roster today,
Right.
it's everyone from TNA 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Right.
AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Bobby Roode. There's countless.
Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
Tommaso
Yeah, Lashley,
Ciampa.
yeah.
It's pretty much all of them.
Yep.
All right, fan questions. Vanguard 2, is there a finishing move you thought was great but never got its due? For me, it's the clothesline from hell. JBL always made it look vicious.
But it's still just a clothesline. That was my issue.
I mean, but he won championships with it.
Yeah.
I'm
And then Luke Gallows.
trying to think of
His
Luke
was
Harper.
not no.
Luke
JBL
Harper had the
clothesline from Smell.
Yes.
Which
JBL's was mean.
JBL's was the best
It really was.
clothesline.
That didn't get its due, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. That's
The
tough.
worm?
That's-
No.
It got its due. That
It did
won,
get
I
its
think
due.
that won him many a match.
Yeah.
It did get its due.
I don't know.
Maybe the angle slam.
He win with those?
Yeah, but then he started doing exclusively like the ankle lock, basically.
I don't know about that. I think that got its
I think
due.
the zigzag didn't quite get its due.
Yeah.
Like then he changed the super kick. I thought it was a good enough finisher.
Right.
He won the title with it
Yeah.
first time.
Right. All right, Jason Deerham, if Lashley and Lesnar had never left, would they have been the centerpiece of WWE these past 2 decades and booked as the greatest rivalry in WWE?
Oh God!
And would Cena have become the star he is today? Lashley,
hope so.
they sent Lashley to ECW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they
Right.
Had much for him.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And then when that folded, he did some stuff on Raw, but not much.
Yep.
They
agreed.
would have had 2 big stars. They would have had
Right.
Lesnar and Cena.
Yeah. And I mean, when Lesnar left, I mean, his act was already kind of getting stale.
Lesnar?
Yeah. Because he was champion, he lost the title to Eddie.
Well, but they made
no one
him-
was going to want to see him get it back from Eddie.
No, but I mean,
He had that shitty feud with Goldberg.
he's an all-time. Yeah, well, of course, fuck that. But
Then he had that stupid feud with the Vikings, where he was on the Vikings football team. Remember that? That was
Future,
such
not a Minnesota Viking, Brock Lesnar.
a dumb feud.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jonathan Loreno, my birthday is tomorrow. Can I get a happy birthday from Drunk Flair?
You know, we used to charge for this, but we'll do it anyway. Happy birthday. Name?
Jonathan
Jonathan
Loreno.
Lorenzen. Woo!
Nick Ryder, would you rather commentate on Raw, sit in Gorilla, or hang out exclusively in catering? I think I'd hang out in catering and hit on whatever woman superstars
Comes
there.
by.
Right.
Gorilla might be cool.
I would want to sit in Gorilla just to see like how worked up Vince gets.
Just to see
Right.
how many aneurysms does Vince have?
Right.
Oh my God.
Him screaming at
Just
Michael
him
Cole.
screaming at Cole. That'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Dashing
That's the answer.
Dan, Pushfire Barry, these wrestlers making a comeback. Gentlemen, Jack Gallagher, Enzo Amore, and Alberto Del Rio. This one is
Enzo.
too easy.
Yeah, for
First of
sure.
all, Enzo's the only one that's proven innocent.
Right. Right.
And Enzo is one of the best talkers ever.
Yeah.
We did a best talker bracket. He was on it. I think we
Yeah.
had 32.
Yeah.
Or did we do 64 for that? But either way, he was on it. And there's no doubting how good he is on the mic.
Again, the
got
debut
fucked.
on Raw was one of the biggest pops they've ever had.
Right.
Yeah.
And his opening monologue was fantastic.
I
'Cause
guess-
I didn't know these guys because I didn't watch.
Push Enzo, Barry
NXT.
Gallagher, fire Del Rio.
I mean, you have to fire both of them.
Well, yeah.
They both have some pretty bad accusations right now.
Fire both those assholes.
Michael Benston, I got a potential impossible to answer question. A 20-man Survivor Series match. A 4-team 20-man Survivor Series match. All right, first we got Hogan, Savage, Flair, Mr. Perfect, and Ultimate Warrior.
That's a team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Versus The Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and The Undertaker. Versus Cena, Brock, Orton, Edge, and Batista. Versus Rollins, Balor, Owen, Styles, and The Fiend.
What are we supposed to be deciding here?
Who wins?
Oh,
Well, I
Hogan
mean,
and the Warrior
Who's
on
out
one
first? Who's
Hogan-
out first?
the first team,
the third
I mean,
team is out first.
They have a lot of
Cena-
dead guys on their team.
Who?
The first team.
Yeah, but this is...
He didn't say in their prime.
Oh, so they're
Who
skeletons?
would win is the second team. That's who would win this
Yeah.
match.
Rock, Austin, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and
The
Taker.
first team out, I think, is the third team, followed by the
Yeah.
fourth team.
Cena, Brock, Orton, Edge, and Batista are out first. Well... I don't
Comes
know.
down
Those
to
are all Hall
Attitude
of Famers
versus
as
Golden
well.
Era.
Yeah, for sure. The first two teams.
Anyway,
And then
yeah.
Team Stone Cold and Rock wins.
Yep.
Book it. Book it. I want to see it. Kyle Foxton, with your podcast being released on Canada Day tomorrow, do you all have a favorite WWE moment involving Canada? Certain wrestler moments, crowd, reaction? Yeah, the Montreal Screwjob is amazing.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Jesus.
or when Sean did his promo in Canada.
Yeah, when Bret Hart's music came out, but then
That's
he
so
didn't
great.
come out.
Yeah.
Favorite Canadian wrestler, Jericho,
Jericho.
followed by Kevin Owens?
Yeah. Sure. So during the In Your House pay-per-view era, there was one called Canadian Stampede,
Yeah.
which was basically a play on Stampede Wrestling out of Canada. And let me see, I'm trying to pull it up here real quick. Here we go. So in that match, they had like a big tag match. Here it is. So it was the Hart Foundation, Brian Pillman, the British Bulldog, and Jim Neidhart and Owen Hart. And they beat Ken Shamrock, Goldust, Legion of Doom, and Stone Cold Steve Austin in a 10-man tag.
Wow.
Like that's
Before
a pretty
Stone Cold
like
was big.
right, yeah. That's like a pretty crazy match.
Yeah, and that's when
That was in Calgary,
that was when they were only baby faces in Canada.
right? Yeah.
Yep. So great.
Andy Piccone, I was at the 98 King of the Ring where Mankind went off and through the top of the cell. Book a spot that could be better than those. You can't.
No,
You can't.
You really
Nope.
can't.
What can you book that could be better than that?
even like
you're gonna kill
Shane
someone.
going off the cage and
Right.
trying to hit Taker. Even that's not better.
That's what's the second best.
Right.
Mankind's is the better one because he just ran and Undertaker threw him off.
Right.
He didn't get to not taking anything away from what Shane did.
Correct.
But Mankind just ran off the top of the cell. And there was no crash pad in that table.
Right.
It was just one of those cardboard tables.
Right, and then on top of that, he goes
got back up.
through the cage.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, he goes onto some thumbtacks.
They could never do anything like that again.
And then
He had fucking teeth coming out of his nose and shit.
Yeah.
Literally, that's not even a joke.
No, it went
You can see
through
it.
his lip
Yeah.
and into his nose.
Yeah. And he Mick Foley told the story of him after the match and a young Stephanie McMahon was horrified
I can
by
imagine.
what she saw.
Yeah.
Like in the commentary, King's like, "Oh, he's smiling," and Foley said he was actually sticking his tongue through the hole
Yeah,
under
he's like-
his lip.
Yeah.
So he's like,
Right.
yeah.
Joey Montez, would you rather have your favorite show go woke or canceled? Canceled.
I don't know what that means.
Woke is like, all PC, and they changed the show to be all...
yeah, cancel it, of course.
Yeah.
I don't want to woke Breaking Bad. What?
Minnesota Nice, would you rather have the 94 to 2001 Eric Bischoff and Paul Heyman running creative of Raw and SmackDown, or the 2002 to 2005 Eric Bischoff and Paul Heyman running Raw and SmackDown?
The original.
First of all,
2001,
Raw, Eric Bischoff never ran Raw.
No.
He was just
A figurehead.
the figurehead. He was
On
just an
air
actor.
talent.
He
Yeah.
actually didn't run Raw then.
Right.
But I don't know. I guess the first ones. I don't know. Although I don't know. I didn't really like WCW, honestly. Like, the NWO was cool, but I never really liked Nitro, the show. I never thought it was that good. Semi-Dried Chicken, would you guys have been opposed to having WWE just play 5 of the best Extreme Rules matches from their library and let people stay home instead? No, I don't want that.
Yeah, I don't want that. I won't watch it. I can watch it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't.
That's,
But
the Boneyard match.
I think if they said we're going to take a break, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, for
hey,
sure.
due to COVID, too many guys have COVID. We're just going to go on a hiatus. Good.
Right.
Yeah.
You shut your fucking mouth.
Right.
El Idolo, would you rather have Nia Jax give you a buckle bomb or have Nia give you a lap dance?
Lap
I think a
dance.
buckle bomb's safer.
It's one time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
safer buckle bomb. Timothy Wilson, by the way, she wasn't there. She probably has COVID too.
COVID.
Maybe.
Allegedly. Timothy Wilson, Pushfire Barry, these not Simpsons comedies. South Park, Family Guy, American Dad. So that's in the correct order.
Yeah. Done.
Push
I
South
would
Park.
push Family Guy,
That's
Barry,
no.
American Dad, fire South Park.
Oh my God. Get out of here.
Okay.
Bye.
It's hot in here anyway.
It's really hot in here.
Don't break kayfabe, Eric.
Nice.
Amir Faraji, Fuck, Marry, Kill, former interviewers. Eve Torres. I don't remember her being an interviewer.
Sure, she was.
Who cares?
Eve Torres, Maria, and Kathy Kelly.
Fuck
Marry Maria.
Fuck Maria.
Kathy Kelly and
marry
kill Eve
Kathy
Torres.
Kelly.
How about one at a time so
No!
people know?
I was already going, and I think you said what I said.
Probably.
Yeah. I'd marry Maria. I'd fuck Kathy Kelly.
Wait.
And I would
Okay.
kill Eve Torres.
Okay, I would fuck Maria, marry Kathy Kelly, and then kill Eve.
I'm going with Eric.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Maria's already been married. She's had 2 kids. Kathy Kelly is,
You've had 2 kids?
yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't
Just
marry
saying,
himself.
Kathy Kelly hasn't had kids. She's tight. You want to marry that tightness.
Let me see your hand like this. Show me your hand like this.
Yeah.
My sister, she's tight. Like this.
Yes.
Not even in the movie.
Samoa, plus Maria's a lot older now. Samoa Cookie Joe, do you think luchadors can succeed in the U.S., or do you think WWE just doesn't know how to book them outside of Rey Mysterio without making them a joke? They don't know how to book Rey Mysterio.
Right.
Have you seen what he's been doing lately?
Yeah, I don't think they know
Right.
how to book them because NXT seems to.
Because
do
all
those
it is
moves
like,
and they know
okay,
how to
now
book 'em.
flip, and then flip,
Yeah.
flip.
But it is
Another flip.
You are limited when you have a mask. Like
Right.
like Mankind was able to pull it off. Kane was able to pull off. But those are different characters. Like I think in the U.S. when you just see someone with a mask, like a luchador mask, everyone kind of looks the same with
Right.
those
Right.
luchador masks.
Yep.
Jake Baker, pick 2 for a threesome. Sasha, Asuka, Bailey. That's the easiest question
Sasha and Asuka.
of all time.
What?
Sashka.
So
you have to go
easy.
Sasha Bailey. They'll work together. They know each other. They know each other's bodies.
Yeah. And then when you come, you could yell, "It's boss time!"
Yeah.
Philip Mason.
Hey,
with-
Bailey, get the fuck out of here. I'm about to come.
Leave! Bailey's like, come in me. No. Oh, God.
Are you ever in bed with 3 women? And the least attractive one says, save it for me. Man, that's a drag.
What?
That's a Jim Carrey stand-up line.
Yeah.
He's like, I'd like to do some observational humor.
Yeah.
I hope you could identify with it. Philip Mason with WWE and AEW using talent for crowd. Who's your favorite person in those crowds? I think Eric Bugenhagen is rocking it for WWE. First of all, he's not doing anything in the crowd. You see him every time because he's in the front.
Sorry, I don't like this question.
Who are you?
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
I mean, it's got to be AEW because
Yeah,
you've had like
clear.
MJF in the crowd. and he's
MJF,
amazing.
like, gambling
It's amazing.
yeah.
in the crowd.
Oh,
was
yeah. Him
so
and Sean
good.
Spears.
Yeah. Taking bets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Dawes, what happened to Bianca Belair?
COVID, possibly, allegedly.
Well, we haven't seen her since before they were testing.
Really didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just what happened was, Vince fell out of love with another NXT call-up.
And she's a superstar. Like, she could be winning titles right now.
She's a star.
Right. She's amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Brandon McDaniel, fuck, marry, kill. A Nia Jax-sized Alexa Bliss. A Charlotte Flair-sized Asuka. Or Ruby Riot.
That's... What?
I think I'm going with Ruby Riot.
A Nia Jax-sized Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, that's not going to be good.
Charlotte Flair-sized Asuka.
No. I think I'm marrying
I might go the first one.
Ruby Riot. No.
Yeah, I'll marry Ruby.
I don't know.
Hey, Alexa, I'm a monster.
Right. Monster Alexa.
Ron Johnson, question for Joe. What is worse, Raw or the EA servers for Madden?
Was that Rob Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah, we played today and got cut off twice. And we both had really good, strong connections. So I'll say, no, I'm still going to say WWE. Sorry. Yeah, we got to play again.
Yeah. Rive, will the ninjas take a page out of Kaientai's book and chop off Truth's dick?
Oh my God, please.
Yes.
The only hope.
Yes.
I managed to escape due to shrinkage.
And then finally, a lasagna enthusiast, bracket idea, a brawl for all nowadays with AEW and WWE stars UFC style. Don't put Brock in for obvious reasons. Well, then it's Matt Riddle.
Yeah.
He's the only one with experience. You'd have to take both of them out.
Right, yeah.
If you took both of them out, like Braun Strowman, I mean, if there's no weight class,
Yeah, right, yeah.
who's the biggest guy? Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
You know, every time like I think of like the Val Venus like shrinkage, like I think of like the Wizard of Oz, like the witch's like legs like rolling up under the house.
Yeah.
Like he just pulled like
Right.
rolled his dick in.
Yeah. You'd have to take out Lashley, too, because Lashley's had MMA experience. But if you had Lashley, it would be Lashley.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
yeah, I don't know.
Would you have to take out CM Punk if he was there?
No, he can play.
Sure.
First round loss to Daniel
anyone.
Bryan.
Daniel Bryan's a good answer.
Yeah. All right, that is all for fan questions. So make sure you subscribe to our podcast. Give us a 5-star review. Check out our official website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram @WrongWrestling. Get a T-shirt. Probably this one.
Who are you?
Or this one.
Which one?
Pizza?
Pizza.
Get that at prowrestlingtees.com/what'swrongwithwrestling and then become a supporter of the show. Get the Wednesday Night War recaps, the pay-per-view recaps, the brackets, the classic recaps at patreon.com/what'swrongwithwrestling.
Yeah.
Do it.
All of it.
Yes. We'll see you next time.
Stay safe, everyone.
Let's get the fuck out of this hot box.
Yes.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big players, pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Every circle's loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric, yeah, we'll push him off a cliff. Doesn't think Stacy Keebler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with